Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Played back in. That is a great... And the shot! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's fabulous. Kaká. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? He's onside, and he's lost his man here. There's the shot! And claimed it back swiftly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's just beyond his reach. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lampard, and he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Messi, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Thuram! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kaká proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's out for a goal kick. Lampard, Tchouaméni, McAllister is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chouameni. Now it's Lampard. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kaka is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Thuram. He's cut it out. What a throw in. Lobbed in behind. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. McAllister. And it's Belletti. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Eto'o.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been
Defending is
indicated.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar. Jordi Alba.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And the first 45 minutes are up. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not
Just a
devoid
quick
of action.
request today for
It is
everybody to
0-0
please
here at
kindly
half-time.
remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Neymar. Number 5.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ball is over the line. Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Hullet. Chouameni.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That's tidy. And he skips past his man. Valverde. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Thuram calmly anticipates. Lampard, and he's managed to get free. He's free. He's had a shot. It's in. The breakthrough arrives at last.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Turn. Coming on.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
The attendance for this
Vietnam
match
are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he can clear it away. No way through there. And it's Lampard. Dinks one through. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Vardy. Coming on the field
Belletti.
Number 9, Son Heung-min. Substitution in
Valverde wins the duel this time. Eto'o. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely aimed pass. Great defending, strong and determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance, must be. He's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well timed, excellent interception. And that could set him on his way. Eto'o swept it. Can he put it away? It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. And it's going to be another throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Federico Valverde. Coming on
Zakaria.
to replace him is
Schneider.
number 7, Seydor.
Now it's Hullet. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Added minute has been
And
indicated.
he's quick to get it clear again. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. Zakaria. Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Son Heung-min is offering a right smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. They're taking a moment to consider their options. There will be a throw-in. And it's Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lampard. Messi. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Araujo calmly anticipates. He's gone forward. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. McAllister. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's taking no chances there. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Messi! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a decent clearance. And he's heaved it away. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, it's come loose.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's Figo. Nesta. Figo looking to run onto it. Chance here to counter. McAllister, he won't be happy with that one. Chooses to go cross-field. Vietnam can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Figo. Lahm. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
McAllister. Gullit. And the shot! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Figo.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lahm. Up he goes! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their...
Mbappe! Here it is, crossed in.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Lahm. Figo. And he's being shifted off it. It's Gullit. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gullit. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been cut out, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Vietnam head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo nelle apposite aree. Grazie.
Vietnam get the ball rolling in the second half.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Danger averted for now.
Gullit. Mbappe. And it's Gullit.
Mbappe! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Figo. Shot at goal! And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for the runner. Figo. Van Bouten with the clearance.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 18, il numero
Milan
23.
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lahm. Beckham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, no joy this time. And no, that was never going to make it.
Rijkaard.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Platini. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So, one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Maldini. That's headed upfield.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Beckham. Cross goes in there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Donatoni. Oh, they could break here. Beckham. And the keeper's in command.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Donatoni. And here's Beckham. Terrific header! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il numero 20.
Milan making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Darwin.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Beckham takes aim and crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Donatoni. And it's Beckham.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Platini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he can clear it away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Platini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Haaland looking to run onto it. Big header! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of... And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. I was going to be disappointed with that. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rafinha, and he's there to clear it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Okay, interesting. There's the shot! It's in! Oh, flag's up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tonali has a look and plays it forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely. Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's hoisted clear. Caicedo. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Osimhen. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, easy pickings there. Osimhen in acres of space out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And he's got his cross in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tonali tries to clear. Olise! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Olise brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pass is just off target. And that is a little undercooked. Osimhen. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Olise. And no, that was never going to make it. Vietnam looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, that's a key interception. Eze. Hakimi. Eze. And Hakimi. Interesting ball. Played into space out wide. And it's Lewandowski. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tchouaméni gets it away. And that's a throw-in. Terrific header! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rafinha, here's found, and the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square, you score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Lewandowski. Rafinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the runner. Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Decent progress down the left. And he's been shifted off it. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Rudiger. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Olise. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Koundé. Nicked it back promptly. Nuno Mendes. And he's picked out the run. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Vietnam have their second corner now. Mbappe can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
This match was 70,987.
Rafinha. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tchouaméni. Rafinha. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, time for changes on
Osimhen.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 24, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Kostic. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Minutes is Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Kostic. Threads one in. Kostic looking to run onto it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Eze. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And it's lofted through here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number 19, Hakimi. Number 23, Gyökeres.
No way through.
Coming on the field, number
Mbappe.
14,
Now it's
Alvarez.
Eze. And
Number
that interception
47,
was
Phil
most
Foden.
necessary.
That's great
Number
positioning,
11,
so good from him.
Pedri. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Nuno Mendes. That's a nicely measured pass. Alvarez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. And that's a good ball. Now there's a Pedri! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Great pressure, plenty of it. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Eze. Coming on the field is number 18, Chouameni.
Spread out to the left. That's a decent clearance. Pedri. Into the last 5 minutes. Kostic. Big chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
It's good delivery, though, clearly trying to draw the goalkeeper into an area he doesn't want to come. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pedri. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Foden. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 5
Foden.
minutes added time.
Mendes gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Ter Stegen punts it upfield. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He is through here, and it's played into the middle.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Ball's gone out of play. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Kostic. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And please join me in wishing
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is a brilliant interception. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha takes control of it and he's on the move. Terrific header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Hakimi plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Osimhen. Hakimi. Eze. Oh, great play! Tries to get it clear. No way through, so back it comes.
Nuno Mendes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Up he goes! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eze carries the ball down the right. Rafinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Nuno Mendes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Moved on forwards. And that's definitely not his best. Tries to dink it in. And he welcomes it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Short changes him with that pass. Rafinha. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafinha. And that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Alvarez. Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Eze looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Eze. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a pretty loose pass. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Osimhen.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Olise. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. Rafinha chooses to go back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alvarez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's lifted it over. Tonali. Eze. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball, and he hits one! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Olise, can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Eze. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger gets a foot in here. It's run loose here.
The attendance for this
Get us
match
through
is
in.
71,649.
Eze, pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the finish! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nuno Mendes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a super give and go. And he's in on goal. Decent hit! This their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, it's come loose. So, third corner of the game. Mbappe! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Osimhen. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Gyökeres.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played back in, Alvarez. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise, Kostic is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alvarez, and the shot! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Alvarez, substitution on the field, number 10.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Turns and goes back. He's had a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's had it nicked away. Played out to the right, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Nicely aimed pass, and he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Now Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the shot's a great chance! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Olise makes the interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. Played back in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Mbappe. Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Olise. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. He is through here! And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe might just make this. Olise. That is good alertness. Hakimi looking to add to his goal. Hakimi wriggles his way through. That's good play. Referee's given a throw. Araujo. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Olise.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Great hit! He's got a goal! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Chooses to go back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Olise. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's got the beat. And the shot! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rafinha. Caicedo. Rafinha. Caicedo. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
2 added minutes has
And
been
it's
indicated.
hoisted clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He could be in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. And now the breakaway. A real chance if he can get through. Saliba is... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely ball and a shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Balde. And that is out of play. Saliba. Nuno Mendes. And Balde. And he's been shifted off it. Balde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Koundé wins the duel this time. Nuno Mendes.
Such good technique.
Oh, Red, nice interception. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Caught offside that time. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, that's a key interception. He's played him through. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes. That's the throw. Nuno Mendes. That's Eze.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's picked out the run. Balde. Eze. Nuno Mendes. And the counter is on. Olise. Nuno Mendes. Deep cross. A mighty effort! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Eze.
We have got changes here
Number
from both sides, in
24.
fact.
Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting
Coming
for.
on the field.
Yeah, they deserve
Number
great credit for
18,
turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive
Number
resilience to equal that
17,
attacking flair.
Osimhen. Substitution
Traoré.
taking place.
Very nicely done. Tonali. Alvarez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Kostic. Olise. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's heaved it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's looking wide. An instinctive... Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And claimed it back swiftly. Olise. And a header! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nuno Mendes. Kimmich. Van Dijk looking to hit the byline here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Up he goes! And he's managed to get rid. Kimmich. It's going to be another throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Alvarez.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Number 19.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Coming on the field, number 47, Phil Foden. Number 15, Joshua Kimmich. Number 6,
Kostic.
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And a quick reminder today
Elise
is that parking
claiming
in
the Man
area
of the
around
Match
stadium
award,
is strictly
and there is
forbidden.
very little
Please
room
use
for
parking
argument.
provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities.
Terrific
in the area.
recovery. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! He's had a hit! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Balde getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nuno Mendes. And that should be the keepers. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Eze. Oh, good-looking ball. In with the challenge. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nuno Mendes. And he's there to clear it. Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Traoré. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Caicedo. Nuno Mendes. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Nuno Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali. Spread it left. Tchouaméni getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Tchouaméni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just eases him off the ball. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0 and has a goal! Goal! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Robert Lewandowski.
Vietnam give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Robert Lewandowski.
Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had it taken off him. Olise. Caicedo pinches it off him. Oh, it's come loose. Cristiano, now the finish! It's in!
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. What a throw in. Balde. Oh, played through for the wide man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Eze. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And he cuts out the supply. And claimed it back swiftly. Balde. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And it's Lewandowski. That's beautifully weighted. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Eze. Hakimi. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Caicedo. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's cut it out. Eze. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Brilliantly cut out. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
Oh no, what has happened here? And that's been won straight back. Eze!
The attendance for this match was
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Vietnam are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Koundé cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He can get that clear. Lewandowski. Can he latch on to this? Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Eze receives it in a wide position. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a sharp pass, and he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Hakimi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Olise. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here! And he thumps it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Olise. There's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number
Balde.
7, Robert Lewandowski.
Throw it.
Coming on the field, number 14, Alvarez. Number 24, Mbappe. Number 47, Phil Foden. Substitutions taking place.
Bellingham, can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Saliba gets it away. Cross from Kostic. He rises! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Mbappe, Foden, and Balde. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Has a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. That's good play from him.
Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Decent hit!
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the
Coming
cake.
on to replace him is number 18, Chouameni.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Thuram chasing after it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. And here's Thuram.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Saliba attempts a clearance. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you...